Yo.
Hey, what's going on?
All right. Oh, I see your pup back there. I see the top of his head.
Yeah.
How old is he?
He's 6, I think. 6.
6? Oh, okay. Dang.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Okay. So I want to ask you something. See what you think. You know, I gotta ask you something. All right. Uh, numer. How do you say that? Numer. I don't know why I have a.
Oh, we lost you for
All
a
right,
second.
we're back. We're back.
Yeah.
I don't know why I have such a tough time with that word. Numerology theory. How are you with these? Are you okay with them? Do you hate them? You think they're fun? What do you think?
Wait, so what is it?
Because a numerology theory. It's a numbers theory basically. I'll tell you what it is here. I'll show. You tell me what you think here. It's a LeBron thing. I don't know if you heard this yet with breaking the record and all that.
Mm.
And so speaking of LeBron, I got LeBron right here.
Nice.
So got a cool base. I was gonna play Call of Duty the other day, and so I sat it flat like this on the chair. So as I sat backwards, I sat on this thing and snapped it.
Oh,
I don't know if you can see the ankles, but look,
yeah.
you got broken ankles, bro. I was like, no.
Oh man.
Yeah, that sucks. Hey, it does look like him though. Look at that.
Yeah, better than Kobe.
Better than the Kobe's for sure. So I think I said the F word about 10 times and then I moved on with my life. I'm like,
Yeah.
damn it. Whatever. Um okay, so here's the numerology theory. I can't say that word, bro. All right. So do you know how old he was when he broke the record?
Was he 30, 38?
He was 38. Um and how many points did he have to break it? Not the exact amount, but it was
It was 30, 38 or 39,000?
38,000.
38,000,
All
yeah.
right. Okay. So 38,000, I mean plus
Yeah.
whatever it was. And he broke it on February 7th of this year, which is the 38th day of the year.
Okay.
All right. Kareem held that, or he broke the record back in 84, which was April 5th, 1984. And 38 weeks later, LeBron was born.
Oh, well. That's cool.
So I thought that's pretty cool. And I'm not sure. I didn't fact check any of this stuff. All right. But supposedly, Kareem held that record for 38 years.
Yeah.
Does that sound right? If he broke it in 84?
84? Oh,
I
no.
can't, I can't do math.
No, that doesn't sound right.
No? Doesn't sound right?
Well,
Okay.
wait. Well, I guess since it was last year, yeah. Yeah, I guess so.
Let's say he did because it sounds good. So, so there you go, man. 38. He's 38. The record was held for about 38 years, I think. 38,000 points. Broke it February 7th, which is the 38th day of the year. And after Kareem broke the record in 84, LeBron was born 38 weeks later. So there you go. Little numerology theory for you.
Yeah, pretty cool.
You never heard these before?
Not that one. I've heard something else like that, yeah.
Yeah, similar to it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think they're pretty interesting sometimes. The people are like, there's somebody took the time to figure this stuff out, you know?
Yeah.
All right, man. Hey, so a turkey day, man. You had a little turkey bowl fun. How did that go? The old man playing football. I'm sure that went well.
Yeah, I almost retired after last year, man. I was heavily considering it because
Why is that?
I, I just felt so old and slow. I had a terrible game, man. I had some drops. I just didn't play well, and honestly, the only football games I've ever played are Duncan's Turkey Bowl. I mean, besides
Is
playing,
it really?
yeah, like I played like a couple of pickup games with you in high school with like a few guys, but besides that, the only football games I ever played were the Turkey Bowl. So, but
Wow, not even like elementary school, middle school.
no, nothing.
Wow, you're a natural.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah. So I think it came back this year because I was motivated. Like I don't want to go out like I did last year, man. Like so I started playing. I started playing some ball every week to try to get in shape, and I was in better shape than I normally am.
Okay. So, how'd you do? Were you sore?
Oh yeah, I'm still a little bit sore from it. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but
Okay.
super sore for like the first few days. Could barely walk after. But yeah, before the game even started, I have a story, man. Because me and this other guy, I forget the guy's name. He goes, so I guess it's gonna be me and you picked last again this year. I'm like, I guess so. And
Was
Pat,
it Albert?
nah, nah, uh, nah, Albert's good, man. But Pat heard this and he goes, hey man, I'm retired. I'm gonna come out and throw the first pass to you. It's gonna be a touchdown, just to show these guys what's up. I was like, okay, and I'm thinking in my head like, oh crap, now I gotta score a touchdown on the first
At
play.
least catch the ball, man.
Yeah, I gotta
You
catch
know.
the ball. Yeah. So the other team, does whatever they did on their first drive, and then we get the ball. So Pat comes out. He goes, hey, go to the sideline. So I go like far wide all the way to the sideline. Oh, we're playing from the 50-yard line on because other people were playing on the other side of the field. So we had the 50-yard line. So yeah, so I just sprint out as fast as I can. In the first play, it was called dead for something, and I'm already like gassed. Like, oh crap, I gotta do this again. And yeah, he snaps it. I just streak out there. I cut to the middle of the field. He throws me a bomb. I caught it somehow and I took it in for the touchdown. He's like, he's like, put that on your podcast.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah,
Oh my God, he called it.
he called it, man.
That's awesome, bro.
Yeah, and I had the best game of my life, man.
Well, you've only played three, so
I played a few more than that, man. I played a few more.
oh man,
But no, I had around 10 catches. I,
damn,
Albert,
was it PPR?
I wish, man. I wish. Most of mine were short because Rob was my quarterback, and then
Oh, he's not very good. He can't throw the ball.
Rob is good, but he doesn't throw deep very often either. And we had a female quarterback switching in too. She's a quarterback for a local high school. She was on the Orange County All-Star team. She just played at SoFi Stadium. Um, but she didn't throw deep either, but she was really accurate. She threw like really good spirals. Um, but yeah, Albert was like, "Man, how'd you get so many catches?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm like Edelman out there." He's like, "You're Justin Jefferson, man."
You were born for this.
Yeah, but I had one where Albert like batted the ball and the ball was going behind me, and he's like, "How did you catch that?" I'm like, "I don't know, man." It felt like the Matrix, like it was going in slow motion, and I just like reached back and I caught the ball somehow.
Oh, so he was on the other team.
He was on the other. He came on our team for a little bit during the second half because guys were dropping like flies, man.
How many would you say showed up?
Uh, hmm. There was a good amount. There was, you know, I
15
don't
to
know,
20 maybe?
15 to 20, yeah, something
Yeah,
like that.
somewhere in there.
Yeah,
Some of the same guys, I'm sure, from before.
a lot of the same guys, and yeah, it was fun, man. There was a lot of good plays. Duncan had a touchdown where he was giving me the peace sign the whole way while I was trying to catch him because I was trying to guard him and Will at the same time. My team left me on an island that time.
You're just throwing everyone under the bus today, man. You sound like
uh,
the
we,
Chargers coach.
we sucked, man. We got beat. We got beat. I had
Yeah.
my best game ever, but it didn't matter, man.
How did you guys pick teams? Was there
Uh,
like usual? There's one guy picking, or two
yeah,
guys, I should say.
yeah. Duncan and Rob picked the teams, and
Oh, two
kind of
Raiders
been,
guys. Jeez.
yeah, it's kind of been the same way the last few years because they both pick the teams, and it kind of ends up the same teams, and like Rob's team always gets beat.
Oh,
but,
that's funny.
but I like playing with Rob. He's a cool guy, man.
Yeah, yeah. Rob's a good dude, man.
Yeah,
He's fun.
and Albert had one of those crazy catches too, where Rob like almost intercepted the ball, and Albert like got the ball out of the air and just took it for a touchdown. And yeah, a lot of great plays, a lot of, and this time nobody got hurt. That was the big thing.
That's the good thing.
The first thing my family said when I got home was, "Did you get hurt?"
Yeah.
Because I've had a bad rib injury before, like Justin Herbert. Man, I got stiff armed one year, and like for like a whole month, my ribs, like I could barely move, like it hurt to breathe, you know. Like
Oh shit.
my knee is still like all scarred up from falling on
6 years ago.
last year, yeah.
I haven't been in a few years, man, and I don't plan on going anytime soon. It's scary, man. I don't know.
It's scary, but it's a lot of fun too.
It is a lot of fun, bro. It is a lot of fun, and yeah, I just don't. I'm glad nobody got injured. That's good.
Yeah, that's the main thing is we're so old now.
Yeah, great plays for some old dudes.
Yeah. And Duncan and Albert both made field goals. Like last year, nobody could make a field goal, and this year they were making them. So that was cool to see.
Okay. Yeah, some years there's field goals and some years there aren't. So that's kind of cool. Let's say I think the last few there have been, right? Like
Yeah.
field goals being kicked.
Yeah.
And did you guys have the full field before, or is this normal where it's just half the field?
Last year we might have had the full field. Yeah.
I know last time I was there we had the full field. I think there's been a couple times where people have been playing off to the side somewhere. But I don't think I've ever had to split the field. I don't think the times I've gone. So
and it was fun because I got an interception on Duncan, and and I was running it back, and I got gassed. I got to like 5 yards away from the 50-yard line, and somebody caught up to me, man. So I'm glad it wasn't the full field, man, because I can't imagine trying to run that whole thing.
yeah, dude, damn. It's tough. It's not that easy, especially if you don't play. Obviously, that's what'll do it right there for you. You don't play, you're not really playing basketball much. You're not doing. I mean, you're lucky you did a little bit of basketball. I'm sure that helped out a tiny bit at least.
It helped a lot, actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I felt a lot better than I did. The last Turkey Bowl. I felt like I could do some stuff. So.
Yeah, and you haven't been to that many, right? I think I know you said you've been to a few, but like you haven't been going since like back in the day.
No, yeah. I started. I started it. I don't know, like 2000. I don't know, like
Yeah.
10 years ago or more. But I haven't been going the whole time. Like
Yep. Yep.
maybe half of those.
Good old turkey bowl, man. I know a lot of people do those.
Yeah,
Those are fun.
yeah.
All right. All right. What else we got? Anything on the turkey bowl, or you got something from your Chargers you're upset about again, or what happened to the coach? Is he gone yet?
Nah, he's still there. You know, he was he was better this last game. Did you see the game against the Ravens?
I didn't get to watch any football.
Oh, okay.
Nothing this week. I
Nothing.
got to see plenty last week. I didn't watch any this time around. No, so I didn't see it.
I was at the game with my dad. Defense played well. The offense got shut down by the Ravens defense. It was 13-10. Ravens were up. We had a chance with like a minute or two left to tie up the game or take the lead. Justin Tucker, who's the greatest field goal kicker of all time, missed a kick that gave us a chance. You know, they would have gone up 16-10, but he missed it. And it was like the same issues that always happen all year. Our offensive line couldn't hold up. Herbert got sacked. Crucial drives, that last drive, we had no running game at all, and we just couldn't get it done. Yeah, I got just another disappointing, loss that we could have won, but this one wasn't so much on the coach because the defense played well to hold the Ravens to 13 points until they got a garbage time touchdown at the very end to make it 20-10. But the defense played well this time, so you can't say it was the terrible defense this time. The O-line didn't do its job because every run was 2 yards, 1 yard, and Herbert kept getting pressured, sacked. So it wasn't good, man.
Not good. Again, I feel like I hear a lot of that from you. It wasn't good.
And it's weird turning on the radio or seeing some social media, like certain people blame Herbert, and it's like he had an amazing game. He was finding guys, but when you're getting sacked, when the line's not holding up for you, like what are you supposed to do?
Yeah, what are you gonna do at that point?
He even had like a 50-yard run in this game. He had like 76 yards rushing, led the team in rushing. So, like, all right, yeah, it's Herbert's fault. Like,
yeah, blame it on the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't watch the Rams. I didn't get to watch my Rams at all, but I know Williams came back, the running back, and he killed it. You have him on one of your teams?
I have him on both of my Charger League teams. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he did really good.
He did really good. Stafford did pretty good. He threw 4 touchdowns. And he did throw a pick, I think, at one point. Forget what quarter, but I don't know. Atwell had a good catch, and then Higbee got a touchdown. So I mean, they pretty much killed these guys. But like I said, what was the score? 37-14.
Yeah.
I didn't get to watch it, but hey, they got the win, so that's nice. But again, you keep winning, you're not going to get a good pick. So I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, we're at least the Chargers are doing a better job at losing, right?
Yeah, they are. That they are. What else we got? Lakers. Yeah,
Lakers
they got their ass kicked.
Yeah, because you asked me before, like if I was excited about those wins. Like we're beating bad teams, and then we play Philadelphia, a good team, and they trounce us by like 44 points or whatever it was. It's like,
yeah, it was 138-94. Not good. They did beat the Cavs. They lost to the Mavs.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, just like you said, and I mean they're beating bad teams, but I mean, well, I guess there's nothing wrong with that, right? You got to get some wins, but
yeah,
you do got to come up on some of these freaking good teams. And who they got next year? They got the Pistons, Then the Thunder, the Rockets, and the Mavs coming up. Then you got the Spurs twice, back to back. Well, a couple days in between, but they'll play them. So, yeah, I don't know, dude. Do you know what the record is right now? Where they stand?
I think they're 10-8.
It's 10-8. Okay.
I think so. Which, almost 500. Not a great record, but it's better than last year. But it's not saying much. I mean,
Yeah, yeah. Not better than that second half
no.
of last season.
Yeah, and we all thought like they'd be able to carry that on because looked like the team improved even more. I know a few guys got hurt, but
They got a few injuries too.
yeah, a few injuries, but
Yeah.
you still have LeBron, you still have AD.
Was LeBron hurt?
No, he
No,
played.
he's been playing. He's been playing. He played the
He's
last
been
two.
playing.
Okay. Okay. I wasn't sure. I missed the last couple games already too, and I'm like, I didn't know if he had played or not.
Yeah, he's been playing great. I mean,
Yeah,
carrying the
yeah,
team.
man. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
All right, all right. What do we got here? We got some. Do we got some OC news, or you got something else before we get to OC news?
I do have one thing I want to show, a collectible like you
Okay.
showed. So give me give me a second. Let me go pull it out. Here.
All right, go get it. Yeah,
All
you
right.
got pants on.
Let's see.
Oh man. And where is this from, or what? What do we got?
This is from
Let's
eBay.
see, Gwen Stacy. Okay.
This is a comic I've been trying to get for a while, but I finally saw a good price on it, which is still pricey, but it's the first appearance of Ghost Spider, Gwen Stacy as Spider-Man, and me and my son both love Spider-Man. So like anytime you can get a first appearance of a major character in Spider-Man, like I love to do that. I have the first appearance of Miles Morales, and I got it signed by Stan Lee, which was pretty cool. So
Awesome.
yeah, so I like collecting stuff like this. I try to stop because this can get expensive, man. So
It does get pricey, yeah, for sure. But I mean, are you really buying that much?
no,
No, not really, right? So it's okay, man. You treat yourself every now and then. That's when you want it. I think it's a good buy.
yeah, and it's something I'll pass on down to my son, who's a huge Spider-Man fan too. So yeah, and he loves the character. He loves Ghost Spider. He loves they have the cartoons with Ghost Spider in it. So yeah,
Yeah, you can't give that to him right now.
no, not right now. He'll tear it apart, man.
And so I saw that it had a cover. Is it graded or what
Yeah,
is it?
yeah.
Okay,
It's graded by CGC. It's got a 9.4, which is pretty good.
it's
You
pretty
know,
good.
pretty good. 10 is very rare. You'll hardly see a 10 even in this kind of a newer comic from a few years ago, but 9.4 is pretty good. There's some like 9.6s, 9.8 is probably the best you're gonna see, and those go for even crazier prices. But yeah,
Yeah.
and and it's funny because I was collecting comics at a local comic book shop when that comic came out, and I'm pretty sure they didn't give it to me in my pull list. When you get a pull list, you're supposed to get every issue of a series, and I remember going there and like, oh, we didn't get this issue this time. I'm like, okay, no big deal. And then I find out later it's the first appearance. They probably took it and like for themselves or something like.
Oh no.
Yeah,
No way, dude.
yeah, which is pretty shady. That store's out of business now. So
That is super shady. I wonder how many times they did that then.
I know, but the thing is, I did get like I think 3 or 4 copies of the first Miles Morales at that comic book shop. Like I think to make it up to me when they were going out of business, they were doing these raffles where they were giving away like comic book sprees where you could just pick any comic in the shop. You get a big bag full of them. They give you like 10 minutes, get as many comics as you want. And I guess I won that thing, and I picked like 3 or 4 first appearance of Miles Morales and other cool comics, and so that was pretty cool.
Okay. Yeah.
That was probably their way to make it up to me.
I don't know if that makes up for it, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Oh man. Now you're getting them. Are you still reading them? Do you take the time to go through to read them, or are you kind of stashing them away for now? What are you doing with them?
I, I used to read every one of them, but no, I don't anymore. I mean, I'm not. Yeah, I don't really get many anymore. Like my favorite character is Iron Fist from back in the day because I love martial arts, and he's like the only real martial arts character. So if there's something new with him and Luke Cage, like I get that, I'll read that. But other than that, I'm not really reading them anymore. Which
Okay.
yeah,
You
which
probably don't have the time.
don't have the time. I used to love to like.
Oh yeah, I remember.
I I have
All
the
right.
first. I have a graded first appearance of Iron Fist. I could show too.
Oh nice. Okay.
Should I grab that?
Grab it.
All right.
Yeah, let's do it, man. Comic books, I mean,
Yeah.
that's a big deal. People have been collecting them for a long time.
Yeah. So this one's only a 7.5. Like it's harder with the older comics to get a higher score. This is one that I just bought like at a comic book store. So like the grade's not going to be crazy high, but yeah, his very first appearance of my favorite character. So it's special to me, and I I got it signed by Roy Thomas, who created Iron Fist. He co-created it,
So
so it's cool that I got it signed by the guy who co-created it. So
now you wouldn't pull that out and read it, right? So if you wanted to read
no,
it, you would have to buy another copy, or
well,
how would you do it?
usually the big issues they have like reprint, like cheap reprint issues of it, so you can just read it, for a few bucks, like you know.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah. Because if you take it out of the case, then the grading is worthless. Then you got to get it graded all over again. So
Yeah. Probably lose some value or something.
yeah, it's a lot more valuable after you get it graded. So
For sure. Like baseball cards.
yeah,
Like anything really, like an autograph. You get it sorted, it's gonna be worth more.
yeah.
All right. So what do we got here? What you got for OC News this week?
OC News. All right, I went to a new store. Have you? I want to see if you've been to this store. Here, let me pull it up. Have you been here to Mercado North Gate Market?
Oh, that's the new one in Costa Mesa.
Yeah. It's down the
Oh,
street.
okay. Yeah, it's not too far there from you. What did you think? What did you go for, or what did you get there?
I thought it was really cool, man. It's yeah, it's got all kinds of different Mexican foods. It's looks really nice, as you can wait. Let's see. Oh, I thought I was sharing it already. There, there we go. Yeah, that's a peek inside the store. There's the front of it. But yeah, the food I tried was really good.
What'd you have?
I got some of my favorites. I got some refried beans to have with tortilla chips because I love beans, and I got some ice cream, some Mexican strawberry ice cream. both great, man. I got some hot sauce to try for later. Um,
Oh, okay.
yeah, but just a really nice store, and they have like little restaurants inside there. One of the little restaurants is where I got the beans and the ice cream, and yeah, just it's packed, man. The parking
Hmm.
lot to get in there, like it's craziness, but it's worth it.
So you you texted me that you were that you were gonna talk about this one, and normally we don't tell each other what we're gonna bring up for OC News. So I was
Yeah,
surprised you told me ahead of time. But so I wanted to go to this place so that I could talk about it last week.
yeah,
Um, but I didn't get a chance to go, so I went with the Tustin hanger story
okay,
and the animals and how they were being affected. And so, but right after our episode last week, I went to this place. So I was going to talk about it this week.
oh.
And so then I thought when you texted me, I'm like, God, jerk. I'm like, this kid took my story. But I thought about it and I went, I could talk. I have other stories, but I'm like, well, you know, I think we should both, talk about it. Why not?
Yeah,
Um, yeah, like you mentioned, great place. Um, I did go, like I said, right after the show. We shot over there, and the first thing I noticed when I pulled up was the parking.
yeah.
It was terrible. They even have a valet guy now standing out there. Yeah,
I didn't notice that. Wow.
yeah, they have a valet guy standing out there. The second thing I noticed was the line outside the door, and so initially, I didn't know what the line was. I went and stood in it real quick just to kind of see what was going on, and apparently that was for the churros.
Yeah,
So yeah, so I didn't have any. I didn't try it. Um, but once I went inside, I walked over to the area to check it out, and they were, being made right there in front of you. So I don't know if that was what the big deal was or not, or if they're just really good. I'm not sure. Like I said, I didn't try it. Um, but the first thing that I noticed when I walked inside was the smells. Did you get that?
I did. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, they hit you right across the face, and it's awesome, man. It's good. You get a little bit of everything. Just a great smell as soon as you walk in there. Um, to the right was tortilleria, which is tortillas. You got the ladies there; they're making them by hand, which is awesome. Those are really good. They package them up there for you, so you can buy some. What we did then is we continued right around to the right, since that's where they were. Uh, there was um, there was a couple spots where they had like specialty drinks there. Uh, Champurrado it's called. Tole is the other one. A couple great drinks. If you never tried those, I don't know if you ever tried those drinks. A champurrado. Okay, I would like for you to try one day to see what you think about it. And don't even ask me what's in this stuff, man, because I don't know. Yeah, but I just know they're good. I get those; they're so good. They have a really nice outdoor area where you can sit and eat. You can also sit inside, bunch
yeah.
of tables and stuff.
I didn't get to see the outdoor area, so I need to see that next time. Yeah.
Yeah, so even over by that outdoor area, there was a bar, fully stocked bar. You can sit there, take tequila shots. People were getting wine, walking around the market with the wine in their hand. It was very interesting to see. Um, they have a aguas frescas place, which is fresh waters, watermelon or chata and all that good stuff.
I,
You can't
I
go wrong with those.
I did try one of those. Olivia got me one of those on a different day, and those are good, man.
Those are good. Those are real good. Uh, Fruteria, which is fruit, all kinds of fruit, whatever you want. They have mariscos, which is seafood. Shrimp cocktails, ceviches, all that good stuff. I didn't try all that. Like I said, I went straight to a burrito spot and I got me a burrito, chicken burrito, rice, beans, cilantro, salsa. It was really good. And so I got to go back and try some of this other stuff. Um, they had like you said, they had the section of hot sauces. All kinds of hot sauce
Yeah,
that you can try. Well, I mean, you can't try it, but you can buy and check out.
yeah.
What did you get? Do you go for the hot stuff? Do you go for the mild stuff? Red, green? What do you go for?
Well, I could pull it up right now.
Oh, let's see it.
Or
What do you have? Everything in one box?
yeah, pretty much.
Go get it. Yeah, so they have a couple taco spots in there. I can't remember the name of the one that I went to, but it was really good. They have a carniceria, which is carne, which is meat. So they have all your meats. Oh, salsa huichol, bro. So
So what is
huichol,
this?
um, it should be good with just about anything. But the main thing with that one, in my opinion, is with the ceviche.
Okay,
Do you like ceviche at all? Have you had any?
I don't think I have.
Oh man, I that's one of my favorite things to have. It's shrimp. I mean, there's different kinds, but the way I like it is with shrimp, cilantro, um, tomato. What else? There's cucumber in there, some lime, some of that stuff. There's onions, a little bit of chili peppers in there. Oh man, on a tostada, it is so good. And that, in my opinion, is the best salsa to throw on top of it. Really
Okay,
good.
I got this too. Ramen with tapatía.
I have two right now in my kitchen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
How is it? How is it?
it's good. It's,
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
freaking great. I love those.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are awesome, man. They're good. Like on the kind of on the fly. I like to have it like I'll have a sandwich and I'll have that.
Okay.
It's perfect.
Yeah. 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 Because
Yeah.
I love ramen. I love spicy. So yeah.
They have also a bread spot. Did you go to the bread spot? All the Mexican breads?
No, I saw it.
Mexican breads.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are good. They have also cakes there. The cakes are also good. I'm not too big on cakes in general. I just don't like all the frosting and all that's a bit much for me.
Yeah.
But they are really good. They're really tasty. They're good. They're good stuff. I haven't had them there, but I have a feeling they're gonna be pretty damn good. Um,
They,
yeah,
they,
but we did get bread, a couple Mexican breads, and those are always bomb.
yeah. They had the Mexican candy section. I don't know what any of that stuff is really. I don't know
It
that.
doesn't matter if you want a bunch of lead, that's the way to go. So yeah, lead filled candy, man, it's the best, dude. It's so good, and you like a lot of it has a kick to it. There's a lot of those have a kick to it, so I imagine you would probably like some of them.
Probably, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
I
like
like the
chewy stuff.
I like the chamoy, the tahine and chamoy, and yeah, I like that stuff.
Yeah, that's essentially what it is. Something similar to that. Just chewy, sugary, spicy candy. I mean, it's
Yeah,
it's good stuff, bro. It really is.
yeah,
Um, what else? What else? They had the section for they have an alcohol section where you can go and like buy a case of beer or wine, a bottle of something, anything, tequila, whiskey, whatever you want. It's all there.
yeah. They got
And
all the flaming hot chips too. I like those different chips. They have all those too. Yeah,
yep, they got all that stuff. I mean, they pretty much have everything you want. They'll have onions and whatever else you need to buy while you're there, type stuff. So they got it all.
yeah,
So yeah, man, that was great. So yeah, the candy, all the Mexican candies. Oh, so I gotta just get you some next time,
yeah,
or give you an idea
yeah.
what you should try. So there you go. That was the um, Northgate Market, Costa Mesa, Harbor, and Wilson.
Yeah,
Great stuff.
yeah.
Anything else you gotta add to that?
No, just check it out because they'll have something you like. Yeah,
Yeah, Yeah, for sure. And I want to go back. I want to try the churros. I want to try the ceviche, which goes great with that salsa, that huichol that you have right there.
But
Um,
will it work with burritos too? Because I
it
love to
should.
throw it on burritos. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean it should. Uh, but for me personally, if I'm going burrito, I'm gonna go a different style of salsa.
Okay.
I kind of really like the green sauce salsa with the burrito, but that's just me. That one's normally, like I said, used more for for seafood,
Okay.
shrimp and fish and all that sort of stuff. So, but hey, it should be good. Try it out. I'm sure it'll be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So that's it. What do we got? What else we got? I didn't really watch
Uh,
any movies or anything.
I saw one. I saw
I did
one.
see one. I did see one.
Okay. What
Yeah,
did you
yeah,
see?
yeah. Okay. I saw Hit List. I think it's called, yeah, Hit List. It's random. See, I don't really even watch that many movies, to be honest with you. But I don't know, these past few weeks we're watching a movie. It's just random. We're sitting, we're kind of scrolling. What's this? Let's just play it just for the hell of it. Let's see what it is. And it was the Joey Lawrence one. Remember Joey Lawrence?
Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Whoa. That guy. Yeah. I don't think I've seen this guy in 25 years. If he's been acting, I don't know. I haven't seen, not that I know of, at least. I don't remember seeing him anything. And yeah, he was in that movie. Have you seen it by chance?
No.
No? Okay. So he's pretty much like this he's like a contract killer, and he meets this girl who um she has a list, the hit list of people that she would like to see dead. Now, she's not really looking to carry that out. It's just people that treated her bad, like her boss at the grocery store was yelling in her face, telling her to mark. It's kind of funny. It's funny. It's a comedy.
Okay.
And so he's yelling at her, telling her to put the right price on this stuff and 6 for this and 4 for that, and you're marked 4 for, that sort of thing. And she's just like, so she gets her little book and writes his name down. It's ex-boyfriend writes his name down. So then he discovers this list and starts taking out everybody that she has on that list. So eventually, it's not a spoiler alert. She finds out it's him, and it goes on from there. So it was okay. It wasn't great. It wasn't a great movie, but it was just a fun watch, and it was kind of cool to see Joey as like a contract killer, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. What you got?
I saw a movie called The Holdovers that getting some Oscar buzz. Might be nominated for some Oscars. It's made by the same. It's the same director, Alexander Payne, and the same star, Paul Giamatti, as a movie that I really loved called Sideways. Have you ever seen Sideways?
No.
It's early 2000s. It's Paul Giamatti and the guy who played Sandman. I can't forget his name right now. But they're best buddies, and they go on this road trip to have this kind of like last fling before Paul Giamatti's buddy gets married, and they go on this crazy like wine trip, dating girls kind of adventure, and it's fun, it's funny, it's a little crazy. It's a movie that grew on me over the years. Like that movie won some Oscars, and at first I was like, it's okay. Now I like it a lot more than I did before. So I saw like the same people were making another movie. I'm like, okay, maybe it'll be the same kind of thing. Maybe it'll be fun, in a different way. But this movie was mostly depressing.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, there's great performances. It's got a message to it, um, but this movie is about Paul Giamatti is this old like strict school teacher at this boarding school, and he's got to stay there during Christmas vacation. Like the kids that don't have any home to go to during the vacation have to stay there with him, and nobody wants to be there with him because he's just an a hole, like. and so like they're all miserable staying at this place, and eventually he's just got this one kid left, and they go on a trip, and it's kind of discovering like who each character is, and not really fun. It's not really a fun adventure like I was hoping for, where in Sideways they're like, getting drunk and going after girls and funny stuff happens.
So you recommend Sideways?
I love Sideways.
Okay.
If you want to be if you want to feel a little better about your life, go see the Holdovers. But you know what? In a way, it reminded me. It made me think of my grandmother, because she was really strict, and she was a teacher, and like eventually he does like have some fun times with his student and loosens up, and like I would hear that about her. Like she would love showing her students like Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and I'm like, I cannot see her watching Ferris Bueller's Day Off. So in that way, and during the movie, you find out things about his character, and obviously, I told that story about my grandmother having like a whole other life I didn't know about. So there's complexities that I think it's cool to see in film, but wasn't the most fun movie to watch at the same time.
All right, all right. Well, I think we should get on out of here. One show. Recommend one show. Anything. Doesn't matter what it is.
One show.
Anything off the top of your head. What you got?
You go first while I think about it here.
Okay. I'm gonna just go with no joke. I just thought about it right now. I get the 100. Did you ever watch the 100?
I only saw like the first episode, I think.
Okay. So the 100 is it's been a while. It's not super old, but it's an older show, and so see if I could remember exactly how it went. But so everyone lives basically in space because of something that happened to Earth. So they weren't able to live on Earth, so had to live in space, and but they were running out of oxygen and food, so they had to send people down to Earth to see if like they can actually live and grow food or do whatever they got to do. So it's called the 100 because they send 100 kids down there. It's not even like adults; they send kids, and apparently these were kids, if I remember correctly, that were troublemakers. So they were, I want to say they were in their jail up there. So they took these 100 kids, send them down there, and it sort of turns into a little bit of Lord of the Flies. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of that. Like, hey, I'm in charge. A couple tough guys, a couple guys kind of trying to fight back, a couple that are scared and don't want to, and they kind of get into it, and it becomes a thing. They realize that they can live on Earth again, but they encounter some crazy stuff down there. So, pretty cool show. Watched it all the way through, and yeah, really enjoyed it.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, there is an old show I started watching again. Dawson's Creek. Did you watch
Oh
that?
yeah, okay.
Yeah. Those people we always hang out at Comic-Con. When I was talking to them about movies and stuff, one of them was like, "You remind me of Dawson."
Like, really? Can I cut in line?
Yeah, yeah. So I could see that.
Did you used to watch it, or you went back to it, or?
I did used to watch it. Yeah, I don't think I ever watched all of it. I dropped off at some point, but yeah, I'll give it a try. The writer is the guy who wrote the first Scream. Well, the first few Scream movies, actually. Kevin Williamson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I love his writing. I met him at a convention one time and talked to him a little bit. Cool guy.
Did not know that.
Yeah, and he he loves to put pop culture references and things about movies, and he even I know in Dawson's Creek he mentions Film Threat, the company I write for, in the series a few times. So yeah, I like looking for little things like that. You know.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have caught that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So
cool.
yeah, and it's got good actors. You know, Katie Holmes and you know James Vanderbeek is Dawson.
Yeah, yeah,
Michelle Williams. Yeah. And so you know, watching it, there is a little bit you kind of cringe at, like Pacey dating his teacher. You know, like stuff you see in real life. You know, but it's still weird to watch. You know, like
Hey, yeah, for sure. That's funny. All right, so go watch Dawson's Creek, and we'll get at you guys next time.
all right. See. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button.
Subscribe. All right,
All right. We're
peace,
out.
man.